Okay, so you remember I did a bunch of segmented stripy marble and other tools with the puddle pours, and I got these cool results. Well, I've been using some of my paint pens on these to make them more vibrant and also to do something with them because they're kind of boring on their own. They're pretty, but they don't have any real like composition to them. I'll show you another. This is a ribbon pour I did, and just to show you that I loved how the colors going over top, they're all semi-transparent. Look at the purple over the blue and the green over the yellows and the pink and red and all that. And there's a beautiful line of purple here. It's not got a great composition, but it was pretty, and I had fun making it using up some of the old paints that I had. I wanted to show you how you can take your painting, even if you're done with it and you don't know what to do with it, like this one. It's got some beautiful areas and lines and some gold here. And, you can do a lot and keep these areas and then, make others more defined. Like that's the paint, but some areas around here, there's a little bit of paint done by pen. And it kind of brings out some of the colors more. So here's two that I did. This was one of the marble pours where I really did a lot of rings and circles. So I got all these lines. So all I did was sort of color certain areas to make them more vibrant and make a few funny leaves that don't exist in nature. This was my first one. So it's not that great, but you can see how vibrant these colors are. And when you get up close, I do have the flash on, so I want you to see there's some iridescence and some metallics in here too. But you can do this with your painting. And here's another one. And I just got really lucky with the way the lines were on this one. And I turned it into like a bird. I put an eye in there and I said, hey, that looks like a bird. And I just went crazy. Now you can see some of it needs to still be painted over, probably with a real paintbrush. I like using those paint pens as a guide, but then I probably will go over it with a paintbrush. And for someone who doesn't like circles and holes, look what I did. I call that progress. But look at these lines, still fun, cool. You can make them even more, stand out even more, and then have this sort of image made out of what was just a bunch of lines and circles and puddle pours that were stretched and tilted. This one, who knows? Maybe I'll do something more with it. It could turn into, I was thinking this could turn into some kind of I don't know, animal of some kind. I had something in mind now I've forgotten. But just to give you an idea, you can go pretty far with these paint pens. Let me show you. Here they are, and they all have all these colors. They have a thick side and a thin side. This is the white one, but you can see the colors on the clear means that's the thin side. But there's every kind of color. Like this one is brown, but I use, a lot of, there isn't a really deep red. That's the only real red we have. But, I managed to get a lot done with them, with the colors that they did have, and managed to keep all that nice, shiny berry color and all those other colors that the paints gave us with our puddle pour. So you can start with a puddle pour and you can end up with a painting that actually has a composition and something in it, like a bird. It still needs work, of course. This one too, I might do a little more with it. I see a couple of areas I could make more leaves, or I might just leave it alone. I might change that from yellow to another color. So I don't really love the yellow as much, but that's where the yellow was. And so I do kind of like the yellow, but I'll have to turn it into a different kind of leaf, I think. But I just wanted to show these to you. I hope everybody has a great day. It's going up to 30 today, so I am going to paint in the morning because I got some more paint still to use up. And just wanted to show you all these things I've been doing. This was a ribbon pour and all on its own. It's got such beauty. Again, the composition leaves a lot to be desired, but what amazing colors those Amsterdam paints give you with the semi-transparents and the transparents. Look at that. Okay, that's it for today. I'll show my paintings if I make one today while it's wet. If not, we'll see you on the other side of the week. It's going to be a hot one. Everybody enjoy it. Summer goes fast here. Love you. Bye-bye.